Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a Aquarius reading for December 2020. However, this is a timeless reading, so if you're watching this outside of that time frame, it's totally fine. I still feel like you can still find something that is helpful and enlightening for you while you're on your journey. Also, this is for any Aquarius placement, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, you name it, okay? Or you could just be curious. There's nothing wrong with that. Also, if this video resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am going to play my singing bowl as usual to help us clear out any negative energy and allow us to be open to receive any messages in this reading, okay? Feel free to chant, meditate, breathe in and out, do whatever helps you relax your mind, okay? Okay. So I did record this reading earlier. I just did not like my energy. I didn't like the energy of the reading. And I always want to put out something that is of my highest self so that I offer peaceful healing messages to people that is watching this, okay? So I have scratched the other one and just completely deleted it, okay? After that reading and during the first reading I did, I kept on hearing the number 333, which that angel number means encouragement and to actually persevere, okay? So Aquarius, right now you could be feeling that you lack encouragement in your life, but your angels or spirit or God, however you would describe it, is encouraging you to continue to persevere, okay, and get on the other side because they hear your prayers, they hear your wishes and everything, and those things will come into reality for you very soon, Aquarius, okay? So, and hopefully this message can be very encouraging to you as well, Aquarius. So I am going to do this reading a little bit different than I usually do, since I kind of was on the 333 thing. I'm going to do in the first place, or the first position, I should say, is going to be what you need to release. The second position is going to be what you're calling in. The third position is going to be what your outcome is, okay? Those will be three lesson cards, followed by tarot cards to clarify, okay? Um, so starting off, Aquarius, we have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order, okay? And then clarifying that we have the King of Cups, Aquarius, okay? Which is very interesting. Usually the King of Cups, Aquarius, represents somebody that's very caring, very loving, kind, um, very wise person. They combine all of those things together, and that helps them be a great teacher and leader, not only for themselves, but also for the people around us, okay? But this is coming out in your release position. So, in our shadow self, this could be somebody that is not in tune with their emotions, possibly not using their wisdom that they have learned in previous life experiences or cycles. Um, Also, it could be somebody that is very emotionally unstable, Aquarius, okay? So I feel like that you are letting that go. As Aquarius, we can be labeled very easily as being very aloof, detached, insensitive, not loving, not open people, very cold people. All of those things I just named are very low vibrational traits of Aquarius, okay? That is not us at our highest self. And I say us because I am a fellow Aquarius, okay? So Aquarius are very loving in nature. We are the humanitarians of the zodiac, okay? So we love to help people. We love to help people heal. We love to show them love, okay? Compassion, light, all of those things, okay? So anything that is not of that is of a low vibration, okay? And usually when you see Aquarius that behave like that, they probably have been hurt in some shape or form in their life, and it's caused them to be very guarded, okay? So you are realizing, Aquarius, that those old behaviors no longer serve you. So, like I said, you could have been hurt. You could have experienced a lot of trauma in your past relationships or childhood, different things. You know how that resonates with you. And now you're realizing that I need to release those things because they no longer serve me. They are just keeping me stuck. Um, so you are allowing yourself to trust in God because I feel like you have went within and found some inner peace within yourself and aligned yourself with spirit, God, source, or divine, as however you would say it. And this card is water energy, so Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But he has a fish around his neck. He has a fish in the water. So to me, it gives off heavy Pisces vibe. Okay. Um, Another card for Pisces that equals major transformation is the high priestess. So this gives off the high priestess to me. Okay. So I feel like you guys have went through some transformation. And in the previous readings, if I didn't already say this, you guys seem like you were going through a spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening could sometimes be up to 7 or 10 years. I know that's a long time, but just because I kept on hearing 333, it could have been 3 years, 6 years, or 9 years that you guys could have been feeling that very uh, stuck, stagnant, feeling very unstable in your emotions, okay? But you are releasing that, okay? Which is a very beautiful thing, Aquarius. For what you are calling in, we have acceptance, which says, I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Clarifying that is the Seven of Swords, which is interesting. And I clarified that again with the Eight of Swords, which is following that, okay? And when I looked at the cards, I thought, oh, they're calling in money. But I couldn't really understand why I felt that. So, seven usually represents completion to me. Eight usually represents money. Okay, so if we see 888 or 88, it usually means it is a message from the heavens saying that we are coming into actual abundance or wealth, which sometimes could just be money. But abundance can be family, it can be a bond at work, or some type of business you're starting. It could be a new partnership with someone, okay? So it just depends on the person and how you view actual abundance, okay? But to me, it seems like that you're calling in money. So you could be having some type of financial issues right now, Aquarius. And right now, I want to talk about Seven of Swords, and I looked at this and I just thought about something. Usually with this card, people usually say that it's like someone's being lied to, someone's stealing, being ungrateful. But this card could also represent you being very resourceful, okay? And I say that because following that is the Eight of Swords. This kind of means that you're stuck, which is that energy I talked about earlier and what you wanted to actually release. So these two cards together are very interesting because this is what you're calling in. But I'm going to read this very intuitively. Um, the crows spiritually mean transformation, rebirth, okay? And the swords are only in your calling in, okay? Only swords, okay? And they have so many crows. So I feel like you are transforming. I feel like that you are looking at your different options. I feel that you feel like you were stuck in the past, but now you are being very resourceful, okay? And you're looking around to see what all your options are so that you can get unstuck. So I feel like you are calling in actually abundance, okay? You're calling in wealth. And I feel like, to be exact, it's money. You feel like that will unbind you in some way. And you're trying to be very creative. You're in your energy, you're thinking, you may be overthinking a little bit. And I would say just be careful of that. But I strongly believe, Aquarius, that you're going to come out of that. And because you're calling in abundance and money into your life, okay? So you're being very creative. You're looking around to see what tools do I have with me? What are my resources to help me untie myself, okay? Because it's just, we can feel stuck, but we always have more options than what we can believe that we do, okay? And sometimes that is the devil playing tricks on our mind, or different things like that, to help us be stuck in that low vibrational energy, okay? So be careful of that. But I feel like that you are coming out of that. I feel like that you are accepting um, that you cannot change certain things, okay? So you're learning to be resourceful about what you do have to create more, okay, which is a beautiful thing. So you are showing gratitude to the universe, and that's always a beautiful thing, Aquarius, okay? And I say that it's going to turn out for you because in your outcome position you have trust. I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So like I said before, you are releasing not following your heart, not following your gut feeling, your actual intuition. You are releasing that. You are becoming more emotionally stable. You're shifting out of always being in this energy, always feeling bounded, Aquarius, okay? And you're beginning to trust yourself. Also trust the universe that everything is working out for your greater good at the time it should, okay? So very beautiful. That's what your outcome is. And then, interesting enough, Knight of Cups, which I like to refer to as Mr. or Mrs. Romance, okay? And oddly enough, when I did the other reading that I deleted, this guy was in there as well, okay? And I shuffled a few times and everything, and this card still popped out, okay? So, very interesting. Clarifying that card is the Ten of Cups, okay? This represents abundance, but heavy partnership, heavy family, okay? Um, Masculine or feminine energy, okay? And also, this means you being very balanced. So, we have the different cups, different chakras, crown, sacral, heart, throat, different things like that, okay? So, you're very balanced, okay? So, honestly, Aquarius, what I think is happening, I feel like that you want to call in wealth as far as money, but I feel like you operating so high, you actually call in all abundance, okay? And when I say all abundance, I mean family, friends, happiness in your love life, in your work life, in your business. So if you're starting a business, it's going to be very successful. Okay, so I feel like you initially are just calling in more money to help you with your financial situation, and you actually call in more than that. Okay, you call in the Ten of Cups, so you become very balanced in all of your relationships, and all of your work endeavors as well too, which is very beautiful. Also, Mr. or Mrs. Romance, this is more water energy. So you guys are heavily in your emotions right now, okay? Or you could be dealing with the water sign or air sign as well too. So that will be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, okay? But heavy water. So Mr. and Mrs. Romance, I call the Knight of Cups that because it's everything you ever dreamed of. It's what you see in movies as the fairy tale ending. It's the rose, it's the white horse, it's the walk on the beach, it's the ocean, it's the picnic, okay? All of those things, okay? So don't get focused on the actual man. It's more of like masculine energy. But like I said, this could be Mr. or Mrs. Romance, okay? So I feel like that this could be you actually having romance for yourself. I know that sounds a little weird, but let me explain. I feel like us showing ourselves unconditional love is the greatest romance that we can ever have, okay? And I know sometimes I wouldn't say sometimes, a lot of times we tend to look outward to find romance, but it's always within. It always starts within, okay? For us to find romance outside of ourselves, we have to love ourselves unconditionally. So that could be you just buying flowers for yourself. That could be lighting candles. That could be using different scents to help with your actual senses to make you feel more enchanting, more loved, okay? Just in your home, okay? So I feel like that could also represent that as well too. For some people who kind of are just like, I'm still healing, I need time to myself, totally fine. We all work on our own time frame. Every Aquarius watching this reading is not going to be on the same time frame, so it's totally fine, okay? If you need that time to continue to heal, I would say just keep doing that, okay? Um, but for those, I feel like that this is a person. So I feel like you focusing on yourself, becoming balanced, letting go a lot of negative traits that no longer serves you, allows you to be more open, allows you to open your heart more to not only love for yourself but love for others, okay? And when we operate at our highest self, Aquarius, we call in people that are a true reflection of ourselves, okay? So when we are at our lowest, we hide our emotions, we're very guarded, we're very detached, very insensitive. We draw in people who are just like that, okay? Which leads to very unhealthy toxic bonds, Aquarius, okay? But I feel like you're letting all that go, and your outcome is the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups, okay? So total abundance and a new romantic interest, okay? Since this person popped up in your energy, not only in this reading but the other reading that I ended up deleting, I feel like heavy romance is coming into your life. I feel like it's very unexpected. It's not what you were actually calling in, but you kind of get that too as well, because like I always say, abundance isn't just always about money. Abundance can be family, romance, career, starting a new business, okay? There's different things that come under abundance, okay? So I am going to leave it there, Aquarius, okay? I'm feeling led to pull one more lesson card. I'm not too sure why, but I'm going to pull it. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay. So there's something, Aquarius, that you are thinking about, and change needs to happen. Okay. Whoever's watching this know how that resonates. Okay, and it's saying that the answer is yes, and the change must take place now. Okay, for you to move forward. I am going to pull a positive affirmation card for you, Aquarius. This is just something that I created for myself, so I'm just going to just randomly pull it, okay? I accidentally pulled two. So it says, I am a power source. The second one is, I can create my own career based off of passions and personal interests. Wow, okay. So one more time, I am a power source. Also, the second one is, I can create my own career based off my passions and personal interests. Okay, so somebody watching this is not happy in their career or their job. The reading is telling you that, like I said, be resourceful. You have the natural talents and gifts within you. God has already given it to you. So use whatever you're passionate about, whatever your interests are. Be resourceful, okay? Because they're already within you. You don't have to seek anything outside of yourself to create the career that you want, okay? That will help you bring balance in your life, Aquarius, okay? And you are a power source, okay? So anything you want starts within and then it goes out, okay, into your reality. I'm going to leave it right there, Aquarius. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, okay? Also, you have not heard this today, Aquarius. You are loved and you are cherished, okay? Until next time, my loves. Bye-bye.